A company invested 25 lakh rupees in employee training. The workshops were engaging, attendance was excellent, certificates were handed out, but 3 months later, sales were still down, deadlines were still being missed. Leadership asked one question: why didn't the training work? The answer surprised everyone. When the learning and development team investigated, they discovered something important. The employees already knew how to do their jobs. The real problem wasn't a lack of skill. It was outdated processes, unclear expectations, and poor manager support. The company had invested in the wrong solution. This happens more often than you think. Here's the difference. A training need exists when employees don't have the knowledge or skills to perform a task. For example, imagine a new sales executive who has never learned how to handle customer objections. They need training. Now imagine another employee. They've completed every sales workshop, they know the product, they understand the sales process, but they skip preparation, ignore the CRM, and don't follow the process. That's not a training need. That's a performance problem. The result may look the same, but the cause is completely different. Before planning any training, ask these 3 questions. First, does the employee know how to do the job? If the answer is no, training may be the right solution. Second, can they do the job but choose not to? Then the issue could be motivation, accountability, or leadership. Third, are there external barriers, poor systems, lack of resources, unclear goals, broken processes? Training alone won't solve those problems. The best learning and development teams don't start by asking, what training should we conduct? They start by asking, what's really causing the performance gap? Because when you solve the right problem, training becomes an investment. When you solve the wrong one, it becomes an expense. At GoTezU, we believe great training begins long before the first workshop. It begins with understanding the business challenge, identifying the real performance gap, and then designing learning solutions that create measurable results. Because better diagnosis leads to better learning, and better learning leads to better business performance.